Hi guys, Chris Overstreet here with Compassion Action. I want to talk to you again about trusting God. You've recently given your life to Jesus Christ. And I remember when I gave my life to Christ, everything in my life didn't turn out perfect right away. In fact, I still had areas in my life that were messed up. I still had things in my life that required trust. Trusting that God loved me, but trusting that God would help change my situations. I remember weighing 400 pounds and looking at my life, all the destructive things that I did in the past, and now I'm still reaping some of the things that I did months and even years prior. And in fact, I remember weighing 400 pounds, looking at myself in the mirror and saying, God, I love you, but look what I've made of myself. I've made some bad choices in life. And I remember God speaking to me, and this is what He said. He said, Chris, stop giving yourself a hard time. I'm not giving you a hard time, so why are you giving yourself a hard time? Then He went on and He said, every time you give yourself a hard time, you're giving me a hard time because I live inside of you. I want to tell you, it required faith in that moment to trust God for what He thought about me and how He saw me. I want to encourage you right now, it is going to require faith for you to be able to see from God's eyes, His perspective about your life. But I want to tell you, when you go on a faith journey and when you trust God of what He thinks about you, you're going to see things around you begin to change. Every day for about 6 months, I remember I had to, in faith, trust in God, look through His eyes when I looked at myself in the mirror, because all I saw at that time was failures, failures, failures. It required trust every time I looked in the mirror that truly God has done something here in my life. I'm not the same person that I used to be, though on the outside, there's still some areas in my life. I'm still struggling in this area. I'm still struggling in that area. I still weigh 400 pounds. On the outside, it looks like I'm still a failure, but God says, I want you to trust me and believe what I think about you. Hold my hand and watch what I'm about ready to do in your life. So I want to pray for you. Father, I thank you for everyone that's watching right now, that they can trust you and they can hold your hand and believe that you only have the best for them and that you're working harder on their transformation than they are right now through the power of your love and the power of your grace that's working inside of them.